He was straight up just like, yeah, everyone there is a paid actor. It's like, no, I live here. My kid no longer does. It's like, what do you mean that it's fake?
Leftovers, 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 leftovers.
Welcome to Leftovers Podcast and the Leftovers Files episode today.
Files. Okay, I got a story for you, man.
All right, hit me with it and then tell me about it.
So I don't know if you've heard about this.
Oh, probably not because you haven't told me yet.
This is a story about two girls, and their goal is to resurrect a mass murderer. Does it sound familiar or no?
Slenderman?
No.
I thought it was Slenderman.
But that one, it does remind me of that because of that.
You go, yeah, but the serial killer was slender and a man.
Okay, so this involves two girls, one at the age of 15 and one at the age of 14.
All right.
So
this is interesting.
They have...
Too young to be killers?
For sure. So one of the girls, Ariella Valdez.
Damn, dude, you struggle with that one. That's your blood right there, dude. That sounds like a Hispanic name.
Oh,
Say it
sorry.
right.
Her first name is Isabella Ariella Valdez. My bad. But yeah, so there is... So this is about Isabella Valdez and Lois
Griffin.
Olivios.
Oh,
Olivios.
Griffin.
No, not Griffin. Olivios. So they are just regular students, right? They're kind of outcasts. They're very weird. That's how I would describe them.
All right, when you say weird, are we talking like goth weird or nerd weird?
They're kind of a mix of both.
No, that's the worst.
It's the worst. But like they have this plan. They wanted to kill this kid in their class because he looks like Adam Lanza.
And Adam Lanza is?
He is the person that did Sandy Hook.
And Sandy Hook is...
No, dude, you know what it is.
Real or fake? Remember Alex Jones? He got he got that whole lawsuit because he kept saying Sandy Hook was fake.
Yeah.
What a fucking idiot.
Good. Like he needed that.
He also said frogs are gay.
Dude, he got taken, like, they took everything from him after that one.
He's
Good.
a fucking idiot.
They took his whole site from him.
He's so fucking dumb.
He lost so much money.
He should have let it go when people kept saying, hey, I was there.
Yeah.
Or like, hey, here's the footage.
He was straight up just like, yeah, everyone there is a paid actor. It's like, no, I live here. My kid no longer does. It's like, what do you mean that it's fake?
He's so fucking
He's
dumb.
dumb as hell, dude. Dumb as hell.
I never want to get rid of that soundbite in my head where he keeps saying, they're turning the frogs gay.
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about? Who? And for what purpose?
Big water.
Yeah. What? Okay. What would the purpose be behind a gay frog?
To exterminate their species.
What for?
That's what I'm saying. Dude, they're never about problem.
Is it like a thing where it's like, if they can do it to a frog, they can do it to a person?
I don't think that's how it works.
No?
I really don't think that's how it works.
We need him on the pod. And
I don't
like
think he's
ask him
allowed
things.
near microphones.
No, he shouldn't be. No, he probably still does like his own thing.
Yeah, into the fucking loony room he sits in.
Yeah. But okay, so to go back to the story, these girls want to resurrect Adam Lanza. And their whole idea is that they want to slit the throat of one of their classmates because he looks like him. And they believe that once this happens, he'll just come back. Which is like,
yo, that sounds like 14 to 15-year-old logic.
yeah, but it's like, what does that even mean? Like, resurrect him in the sense of like, he'll just come out of his grave? Or the guy who they slit the throat, he'll just like, he'll heal and then he'll become the Adam Lanza guy?
Yeah, they're kind of dumb.
They're very dumb.
And it sounds like 14 to 15-year-olds who don't study well in school. So they're goth, nerd, and idiots.
Yeah.
So they don't read the fine print.
Yeah. It's also weird because they kind of like act like they're in a movie almost. Like they don't feel like they're based in reality. Like they got arrested before they could do anything because one of their classmates caught wind of this situation and was like, "Oh, you guys are weird. I'm gonna tell a teacher." And that they ended up telling the teacher, and
They were talking about this in the classroom.
They were talking about this just out and about.
They're fucking dumb.
They brought a knife to school, 12-inch knife. Which is just like,
Dang.
that's kind of overkill, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
kinda-
you could do it with any type of knife.
You could just do it with like scissors.
Yeah, not to give them like any ideas, but like, yeah.
Well, you can't give them ideas. They're dumb.
Yeah. But these girls are like weird. Like they spend a lot of times like on forums. Their main thing is like, you know, just talking to like random people online. They even got like a following of people like supporting them.
Yeah, the internet's getting weird these days. I'm slowly finding out that there's more and more forums for like people who idolize serial killers or mass murderers, and like technically you can't legally do anything about it.
Yeah.
but they are on a watch list. They
Yeah.
are considered to be like on list. Like, hey, we got to surveil this group before they do something.
Yeah, or like that one thing that happened where there was a whole forum of like men that would like try to like get their wives to fall asleep and then do things to them. And it
Oh,
was like this
yeah.
whole thing where it was like a lot of people were involved and they offered advice about that.
It's
That was fucked up.
that's really messed up because you're essaying your own wife.
Yeah.
And people who say you can't do that, you can.
Yeah, and here's proof.
That literally proof that
Yeah.
there was a whole group chat like, hey, this is how you essay. You're
Yeah.
fucking idiots.
And so then eventually they got arrested, right? And so they were like spending like time in the cop car. And it was crazy because the cops, they kind of do like this tactic where they were like driving around because they didn't immediately go to the police station. And I guess this is like a tactic that they do where they try to get you to admit to certain things in the car so that they could use it in court against you.
And the cameras.
Yeah, because there's cameras everywhere. And so they were just in the back seat, like having a blast and basically talking about how, like, isn't this so crazy? Like, we're in like a cop car. Like that's so insane.
Hey, isn't it so crazy how like people like we're famous. Everyone's gonna talk about it.
Yeah. And so, like, one of the girls, her idea, like this Isabella girl, this was fully her plan and her idea.
Alone.
And
And,
it seems,
she says that on tape. This was fully. Isn't it crazy how this was fully my plan and my idea alone, and I'm
She
just
kinda-
basically forcing you to do this?
She kind of does. And the lowest girl, like, her whole thing is that, like, she's just like playing along with it, just going along because I guess maybe she has like no other friends. So she's just like, this person's kind of fun and quirky. I'm kind of fun and quirky. So
No,
It's-
fun and quirky was not the words people were calling them.
no, for sure, no.
But was the lowest the younger one?
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. It got to a point where, like, eventually Isabella kind of talked about how, like, they're going to get jail time for this. And then
Yeah.
Lois was just like, wait, we are? Like, we're not just going to get, like, our parents called and they'll pick us up and all this stuff will, like, kind of just end?
No.
And she's just like, no, like, I tried to kill somebody and you're my accomplice.
And-
And they talk like that.
And she goes, "We try to kill someone."
Yeah, it's like, we tried to kill somebody, like, and you're my accomplice. It's like, wow, like the way that they just speak about this, and then like for like a moment, the other girl's like quiet, and she just kind of like, oh, I guess this is my life now. And then she just like,
so we were serious about all this.
yeah,
stuff?
and it's like, so like, how long are we gonna get? Like, am I gonna get like a year or two? Because I it wasn't my plan, and the other girl was like, no, like you'll probably get like 5, like me or whatever. And then like it turns out that they are gonna get trialed as adults.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because it was like a straight up murder, and because of like what they like, how they went about it and stuff, and how obsessed they were about this whole topic, they were just like, they're gonna get tried as adults, and they're probably facing like around 20 years each.
That's a little harsh.
Yeah,
That's a little harsh for minors.
yeah, and
Yeah, that's harsh. But I guess setting an example like, hey, you can't resurrect Slender Man. Stop it, goth girls.
exactly. And so like this whole story is like crazy because it's just like they could have done anything else, but they were so obsessed with like this Adam Lanza guy, and like she believes that the reason why she wanted to bring him back was because she believes that he is her soulmate. Isabella believes that Adam Lanza was her soulmate, so she's just like, I need to bring him back so that we can be together.
So is okay, just genuine question. Then should she be tried as an adult, or should she be tried as someone loony as fuck and maybe
Yeah.
sent to like a mental hospital?
I think they're probably going to end up doing that because it's like, yeah, the things that she's saying, the way that she's saying it, it doesn't seem like somebody that is in a right state of mind to say these things.
And the 14-year-old sounds kind of like a victim.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, should she be tried as an adult?
I don't know. Like, that is really weird. And like the fact that they are, maybe there's like more proof or more evidence that I don't know about.
I mean, it depends too, because if Isabella was like writing in a notebook saying like, "Ooh, when I get caught," because they're so stupid, they're writing everything down. When I get caught, I'm gonna pretend to be loony so that people like they can't give me. But again, yeah, because if they were tried as minors, the latest they could be at would be at 18.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
damn.
It's insane. And then like she believes that he is her soulmate, and I'm just kind of like, I had like this really dark thought where I'm just like, I mean, if that's your soulmate and you want to be with him,
Kill yourself.
Yeah. I mean, like,
That's what the people would say. Like, why put someone else? Why bring them back? Like, join his world.
There's no point in like killing somebody else because it's like, I don't know if this was like a weird way for her to be like, okay, I know that it's like, say that you believe in like heaven and hell, right?
Okay.
Chances are he's probably in hell. So it's like, what if her whole tactic is that she believes that he might be in hell because he killed a bunch of kids and stuff?
Yeah.
So it's like, in order for her to get herself into hell, she also has to kill somebody. Like maybe she planned on ending her own life after that too.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's like a one-way ticket to hell if you kill somebody. This innocent ass person, and the only reason why she picked this person was because he kind of looked like him.
I need to see a picture.
Of the guy that they wanted to kill. I don't think they're gonna put that out there.
I'm just saying, dude, we need to see a picture. Like, maybe he was a threat. Maybe she was the hero. Maybe she thought it was the same guy 2.0 and she was trying to prevent it.
I can show you a picture of the girls, like a video of them.
I want to see how crazy they look. Which one's which? I don't want to be racist. I know one's Isabel. Is that the boy?
That's Adam Lanza.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, he's ugly.
He's got creepy eyes.
He's got like everything creepy.
Isabella is over there, and this one is Lois.
Okay, so now I got a good picture.
Yeah.
Isabella does creep me out.
You think so? Like actually?
Isabella kind of creeps me out.
Why?
The curls in her hair.
Yeah, she does creep me out. She seems more of like the one that's kind of like more crazy.
She kind of has a dead face look.
Yeah.
And the other girl looks like she's actually processing what's going on. And
Yeah.
she looks terrified.
Lois looks like she's holding remorse. Like she's just like, wow, I can't believe that I let this go this far.
Yeah.
I thought we were playing a game or something.
Exactly. I thought we were joshing around over here.
And I believe that because it's like sometimes you just enter like this weird fantasy world about like a random thing, and you can get so entranced in it that you don't actually believe that it's real. It's like when like if there's ever like a moment where like you've been with like friends and like you kind of start like to like put yourself in like a weird world of like we are gonna be like kings and like dragons and stuff, and like you get so invested in it.
I've tried, but you guys won't play with me. Fucking asshole. Thanks for bringing that up again.
I'm not talking about Dungeons and Dragons. I'm talking about like just like pretending with like friends as kids. Like you go to like the woods, you're all pretending to be like these characters.
Yeah.
But then like there's always that one character or like that one kid who's like, actually we are these people. And it's like, yo, bro, chill. Like
Shut the
we're,
fuck up.
we're all playing a game. It's like, no, I really am a dragon. And then they start acting like it, and it becomes like a whole thing.
And this might be controversial, but I do think that we need to bring bullying back, because those kids should not have that mentality into their teen years. That should be beaten out of them real early.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about like actual kids. Like
And
when
I'm
you were
talking
a
about
kid.
actual kids beating the shit out of them. I don't think that kid should have those thoughts. He should not be like, maybe I am a warlord.
Yeah, because then that's how you turn into like a furry.
Warlord? Furry.
Yeah, it starts from that. Like you pretend that you're a warlock and you're like, you know, blah blah blah. I am magical. To suddenly you're Sonic the Hedgehog and you like to get stuff happen to you.
I wonder how fast someone's gonna take this conversation and soundbite it into a Republican thing and be like, "This is why the trans shouldn't have rights."
No, of course not.
I feel like they would, because
No.
we're saying they're
No,
like
no.
it starts with the gays and the
frogs
and the
and all
frogs,
that,
the gay
yeah.
frogs. God, it's good fucking Alex Jones. I can't get that out of my head.
No, I feel like when it comes to that stuff, completely, it's like not even in the same category of thing. But
But they'll use it. You know they will.
they probably think that, huh? Yeah.
Okay, do they have any defense so far? Or is
No,
it
'cause-
just straight up like they got caught and they're just pleading not guilty or
They got
guilty?
caught. They're so screwed. They're on camera, and even like the cop does like this thing where he's like, "Hey, so what are your guys' names again?" Because they do that on purpose, because then it's like they can't basically pretend that they were in like a weird state of mind because they know who they are.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know the cops were so like advanced like
Is that,
that.
I was gonna say, is that a cop thing or a detective thing?
Well, the cops were doing it like
Oh.
while the girls were in the back seat.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And it's like, obviously, when you get arrested, they're like, anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. It's like, it starts right away. You know what I mean? Like, you think that it's happening like once they interrogate you, but it's like, no, it starts the second that they're like on your property.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Slenderman 2.0.
Yeah.
Same exact story, except this time they didn't get to fucking hit the person.
Yeah.
That other one was fucked up for the Slenderman one.
Wait, that actually happened, right? And
Yeah,
they
two
actually,
girls.
and they killed somebody?
They didn't
or
kill her.
try to.
They tried to. They got her pretty good. And
They
then-
stabbed her a lot,
a
right?
lot, like a lot.
Like hella.
Hella.
To the point where you're like, how did you even survive this?
It got to the point where Slenderman came out and the rich one, he was all like, "Hey guys, I don't think you're doing this for me anymore."
Yeah, it's like, hey, you guys are doing too
once
much.
that was enough. Once that was enough.
Like,
once that
like-
was enough.
Yeah, like, yes, I'm here, like, but like, I'm only here to tell you guys to chill the hell out.
Chill, fucking stop.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna go over there.
By the way, someone made me up in a forum.
Yeah,
I don't actually exist in real life.
it's like, well, I'm talking to you. What, explain that.
Shut
Also,
up. Stop stabbing the girl.
Also, how are you talking to me? You have no mouth.
Dude, do you know how much smut there is on Slender Man? People make smut stories about
Well,
Slender
it's
Man.
gotta be because of his tentacles and arms and stuff. Yeah,
It gets real wild.
Also, it's like if your arms are so long, what else is long? Oh, put that shit in my ass. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, totally. That's what they're saying. All right, my turn.
Okay.
I got a sadder story.
Okay.
We're not going to do a full deep dive on this one because it is a graphic story and it's very sad. But this is a twofer. We're doing a twofer.
We're doing a twofer?
Twofer. So, I don't know if Alex has heard, but in Texas, there's a man who's facing the death penalty
For what?
for the murder of a girl.
What girl?
I don't know her. What the fuck you want me to
I thought this was like the whole thing.
You told me I don't know how long it's going to take.
Yeah.
I'm pulling this out of my ass.
Okay.
We're working with
Are you making this up?
No.
Oh.
God, no.
Oh.
All right. This is the FedEx story. This story went huge because it happened a few years ago, like 2 years ago, but he just got condemned to death penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what happened. A girl was at home and then she wasn't. Literally, that's what happened. She was at home and then she wasn't. The family was looking around for her. They have a huge property. It's like a ranch style property. And they're like looking around, looking for her. I guess they had like more family down the street. They went to their house to see. Nothing. They call the police, and I guess in this area the police are fucking sick. They showed up immediately, and they ended up making a group of volunteers. It was like I think 100 or 300, whatever. And they were side to side going through the entire property, combing through because they wanted to make sure that this little girl got inside before it got cold. They were like, it was just genuine, like, oh, that's so sweet. Well, nothing was found, and then they brought dogs out. The dogs went out there and they started sniffing around, trying to pick up her scent. They did pick up her scent, but they just kept doing circles around the home. And they just kept going to the front door, and that was it. They wouldn't leave the area. So they were like, damn it, these dogs are broken. Gotta get new ones.
Yeah. God damn it, we got the wrong dogs. We got the ones that like to play instead of like to get people.
Oh, fuck, we got Scrappy Doo. We didn't get fucking Scooby Doo. Yeah. But... So yeah, that's so they couldn't find anything. She just disappeared off the face of the planet. It turns out though, there was a package left at the house, and in the package it was just the girl's Christmas present that they ordered from Walmart. It was some Barbies. It was the You Can Be Anything Barbie set. So there's nothing there. Nothing there. But it does give the police a clue. It gives them a clue that maybe at the same time, maybe the driver who dropped this off saw something. Or his camera saw something to help them. So weeks later, I don't know how long actually later, but I think 2 weeks later-ish, they actually catch up with the FedEx driver. And there's actual footage of the FedEx driver before they caught up with him where he's driving through the same street, still doing deliveries. And he's like, hey guys, I'm trying to get through the road. He's like, I'm sorry, we've had a kidnapping and we're trying to figure it out. And he pretends to be all like, oh, I didn't know. And he just drives real slowly and all quiet on the cameras.
You're saying pretends because he knows?
He knows.
Okay.
They catch him and they freaking get him there. And they're like, hey, like, do you know anything about this? Do you know you were at the house? We know you were at the house. He doesn't want to admit it. And then he starts acting all weird. Long story short, the police find out through all the tapes and stuff like that. They find out that one, he had his cameras on the entire time. Those trucks had cameras on the entire time, like a fucking idiot. He gets into the interrogation room and he just straight up says, like, I hit the girl. I hit the girl with my car and I threw her in there because I just didn't know what to do. I didn't want to lose the job, all this stuff.
Oh my God.
And this is where it gets crazy.
It's been crazy. It just got crazy. What do you mean?
This is where it gets crazier.
Okay.
He starts saying that he didn't do it. Zero did this.
Zero?
Zero.
Did he just create like an alter ego on the spot?
He says that he has an alternative personality.
Oh shit! Wow.
Like DID. The actual like
Disorder?
Disorder. How you know?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know this, but it's a real disorder where people genuinely can have a phase, like they can just go switch into another personality,
Yeah.
and a whole different name and everything.
It's also like a whole different like way that you are too. It's like you could walk a certain way, the other person walks completely different.
Hey, I've always had this thought.
Yeah.
Nothing on people with DID, but what if like you're straight, but then your other personality might be not straight?
That happens.
you serious?
Sometimes some people are like they are like a grown man, and then like their other personality is a little girl.
Oh, okay.
Like
never mind.
it actually
Never
is
mind, never mind.
different. Like
So
you,
it could be that different.
Yeah.
I did not know how like different it could be.
yeah, dude. Like sometimes some people even like the way that you speak changes too. Like your voice changes.
Imagine a fucking old man like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He has to push on his
Yeah,
throat.
exactly. Because but like the way that they speak, it's not like they're like forcing it either. It's like it comes natural.
That's
It's
crazy.
It's wild. Like it's a real thing.
Well, I don't think you'll believe this guy.
Okay.
Because the only way to talk to his personality, the police have to say, I want to speak with Zero. Mm-hmm. Like a fucking loser. Like he's a robot who says like,
No, that's real.
no, it's not. Apparently apparently it's not. Apparently you can't just turn on and off those personalities like that. Like with this magic catchphrase, like, I want to speak with Zero. And he goes, his eyes rolls to the back of his head and he starts shaking and he's like, hello, I'm Zero.
I think therapists do that. Like they put you through like a hypnosis or something like
Hypnosis,
that.
yes.
Yeah, and
I
then
know what
like
you're
they
talking
can
about.
speak to them like just like that. They can call upon them.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you can't do that in a room with police that
Ah.
are just saying, I want to talk to Zero.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh my God. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's the fakest way to do it though. If you watch the footage, you'll be like, fucking Undertaker.
Yeah, like he's
You're-
faking it.
You're not doing it right.
Yeah.
Undertaker does a better DID.
Okay.
Point is, you just straight up says like, oh yeah, I forgot the guy's actual name, but the guy's name, he's like, yeah, the FedEx driver, he didn't got the balls to do this. He couldn't do it, so I had to do it for him. I had to take over and do this, you know?
But like, do you believe him when he's saying this stuff, or is it like actually like you could tell he's pretending that he's?
It depends on how you take the footage, but
Uh-huh.
it looks like he's kind of like a loser. He's like pretending to do it. Like he knows what DID kind of is, but he
Yeah.
doesn't actually know what it looks like.
Yeah.
So it's Point is though, Zero tells us that the girl was left at a creek. He left her with her clothes on and everything, like nothing weird.
Yeah.
He just left her there, and then he doesn't know why the girl ended up in a different place of the creek.
Okay, so she
Was
didn't
found
make it?
eventually. She did not make it. She was found
Oh,
unalive.
wow.
It turns out that he does have some medical weird anomalies. Like he has 20 times the amount of lead that the average human does.
What does that even mean? How does that happen?
No clue. But it would happen from like when he was a child.
Would he eat pencils?
That's what I fucking think. I think he ate fucking pencils all day. And I guess I believe his mother abused alcohol and drugs as she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Which they think that combination could fuck up his brain.
Yeah.
However, he did manage to have like a girlfriend. He did manage to have a full-time job, and
Yeah.
he did manage to not do too many weird things.
Yeah.
Well, point is, the real story is actually when they found the footage. Days before he actually took the girl, like from the accident, he actually put a sticky note on his camera on the inside one.
Okay.
And he planned it, and then it just fell off because sticky notes do that.
Yeah.
They're fucking annoying.
Yeah.
The real crime here is sticky notes.
Okay.
And then in the footage, you actually see the girl in the car now. They actually find that she wasn't injured.
Uh-huh.
He just told her, like, hey, get in the car. And she got in because she's a fucking 7-year-old girl. And she's like, where are we going? You know, kind of thing.
So she's been in there before.
This is her first time. Like,
Oh.
she was but she's a little girl. She doesn't know anything.
So
better.
he didn't actually hit her with the car.
He didn't hit her with the car. He just got her in the car.
and then killed her after.
Well, he takes her, and as they're going, the most heartbreaking thing is he's all like, are you a kidnapper?
She says that to him.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And worst thing is ever too is like in the thing, he straight up like tells her, I don't know what he's actually telling her to like kind of, you know, like fucking sit down.
Yeah.
I'm driving here, you know, whatever
Yeah.
he's saying. And then at one point he's like, you can't take me. You can't take me. I have school tomorrow.
Oh no. She's so
no clue.
innocent.
So innocent. And then unfortunately for the jury had to listen to the hour-long footage of the murder of this little girl. And unfortunately, there is a lot more details that are graphic to it. Obviously, we're not going to talk about that
They
here.
listen to
They
it.
had to listen to it.
They
Did not show it for obvious reasons
Yeah.
because there was assault
Oh my
and there was
God.
murder. But they do believe that he murdered her and threw her out into that area wherever, and he
Yeah.
lied about everything. He never hit her with the car. He never put her in the creek. There was never a DID. He blames autism at one point, and it's like, no, autistic people don't do this
Yeah.
on the norm. Okay, this
Yeah.
isn't like a thing that people do.
Yeah.
And he actually went up to the court and he pled guilty. And because he pled guilty in Texas, the entire trial was not about whether he was guilty or how guilty he was. It was about whether or not they can enforce a death penalty.
Oh,
That
wow.
was the entire court trial.
Yeah.
And they basically said, yeah.
So
it was
he-
unanimous in one of the quickest
Yeah, of
times
course.
ever. They said, yeah.
If you're on that jury, you're like, this isn't even a case. Like, literally put him in the chair.
Dude, he knew a girl. When she was 16, he had already assaulted that girl. Not like the same way like this story.
An essay thing?
Just an essay thing. Right?
Not just an essay.
not this story.
Yeah.
She alive.
Yeah.
And she had posted on Facebook before, like, this is my abuser, da 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 da. And then when the story came out, she went on Facebook, I told you guys how bad of a person he is. I told you he was a piece of shit. Craziest fucking thing. And obviously, just like any other death penalty thing, it's gonna take a fucking while.
Yeah.
They're probably not gonna kill him until like they confirm everything.
Yeah.
But one of the issues has been like his medical diagnosis, because there is issues with him.
Mm-hmm.
But even his mom went on the stand and basically said, "Fuck that guy." Like straight up said, like, kill him.
That's the thing too. It's like even when, because I've heard this where like a lot of times like it's the mom who's like, no, he's actually a good boy, and I've known him his whole life. He just made a mistake, blah blah. We need less of that. We
Nah.
need more of like, oh no, like he did this, cut him off. I don't want to see him again. Put him in the chair.
She did as much as a mother should in the situation, for she cried and she didn't want to believe it initially, but she straight up said like, fuck that guy. You
Yeah.
know, she was like kill him,
Yeah.
I'll kill him for you.
Yeah, for
she straight
real.
up said like, I wish I could just do this to him. I forgot what she said.
It's probably like I brought him into the world. I'll take him out.
I'll take him out
Yeah.
of here, right? Yeah, it was it's a very sad story, and it's one of those things where it was terrifying because it reminded people of like, wow, you can't even trust a fucking FedEx driver. Granted, it was not FedEx, actually. It was not like an actual FedEx truck. It's one of these things, and I do think we need to stop doing this. Have you seen that people deliver Amazon packages out of their car now?
Oh, it was one of those.
It was one of those situations where it's a third party
Yeah.
shipping service.
I don't trust
for Walmart.
Yeah.
And it was like, so they were working to take packages from FedEx that was a Walmart package or something.
Yeah.
But through a third company.
Yeah.
And he was hired on to a third company. So it was a long wait to get his name initially, because they thought it was FedEx the entire time. And then they had to go through all these different
Yeah.
loopholes. Yeah, all these holes.
That's the thing too. It's like if it's a FedEx driver and all these things, I believe they do background checks. you know?
Exactly.
Because if they have to. It's like I'm trusting you with like these packages that like are supposed to go to like their designated location. I need to know that you're allowed even in neighborhoods. But then like these third party apps, I don't believe they do all those screenings.
I 100% don't think that they do as much screening, and they don't even care.
Yeah.
Like I think they obviously they want to keep contracts with things like FedEx, but like
Yeah.
this probably ruins companies.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, who was gonna guess this guy was gonna do that?
Nobody.
Obviously, but you know, it's one of those things.
Actually, that one girl who made the whole post on Facebook,
That
like
is
he's a
very true.
trash.
That girl
Yeah.
must have been like, I'm
Like-
going off on all of y'all.
Yeah.
No, people, you didn't believe. Yeah, she
Yeah,
was straight
yeah.
upset. Like, you didn't believe me. Some of you guys said I was crazy.
Yeah.
Some of you guys told me to shut up, whatever. Nah, dude, I told you, piece of shit monster,
Yeah.
ugly ass boy, fat as hell.
Yeah. If anything, I'd be like, the last person that he sees, I want it to be me, and I want to flip him off the whole time.
I want to press the button, or
Yeah.
however you guys do. What do you guys do? Do you guys take a fucking shotgun to the back of the head?
I think it's an injection.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I think so. Shotgun to the back of the head. Every time it's just a mess. No, dude, it's like an injection.
That's the concern of the state.
Yeah.
But dude, if we do a shotgun to the back of the head, it's a mess.
Yeah. No, actually, like, why would you do that?
Because it's fucking sent a message out to all the other killers, like, this could be you next.
No, bro. How are you supposed to just?
And we live stream it on Live Leak.
Well, that's even worse because then it becomes like a whole thing where it's like, oh, who's watching it? It's the elites, you know?
No, it's all of us.
No.
No, because it's going to be public.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying we can all be elites? You don't want us to all be part of the 1%?
If we're all part of the 1%, nobody's part of the 1%.
Damn.
Yeah, bars.
How would you kill him?
I wouldn't. I would have somebody else kill him.
How would you have someone else kill
He
him?
would die, of course. Like, he's still gonna die, but I'm just not gonna do it.
I think I'd still go old barbaric ways, like all those old like killing ways that you had like in France and stuff like that, like in those torture museums. Like I still don't believe that they ever did that one. Like, have you ever seen it's like a casket, but it spikes at on one side of the door, and then
Yeah.
they just close it.
And they
Apparently,
close it, yeah.
Apparently, I've heard based on some like things I've seen, they never actually used it. It was more of a scare tactic, like to do it, but no one actually ever died from it.
I don't believe that because
That's what I said too.
I've seen so many things where like they used to have so many different torture like devices. Like, why wouldn't they go through it if they went through like so many other ones?
Yeah, we got to bring back some of those.
For people like this, for sure.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like people who like bike on the road.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments down below which scare tactic should we bring back.
Let us know down below which ban Geneva
Yeah.
torture method should we bring back to USA.
Yeah, and who gets it? Bikers? Comma? Question mark?
My aunt who stole money.
Yeah. My aunt who bikes?
Oh, she's a fucking bitch. We don't have an aunt that bikes.
No, we don't. We don't even have like an aunt that like does exercise.
We don't have an aunt.
We do.
Well, let us know down below at I Love TV SPLD on TikTok. And of
Yeah.
course, like and subscribe and follow below. And then let us know down below too. Should those girls both be tried as adults? Or only that one girl? Because she looked like a fucking demon, dude. She was staring at that courtroom like, I'm going to get you next.
Yeah, for real.
All right. Well, this was your host, James.
And this has been your host, Alex.
And then this was the Leftovers Podcast.
Leftovers, leftovers.